This is an infinite and instant conversation generator. Instant and infinite conversation, mixing and matching verbs and vocab on a two-dimensional matrix. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate what I mean when I say that a language can be played or controlled like a control panel. It can be played like a musical instrument, like a keyboard. This is partly why it's called the matrix method, because it's a two-dimensional thing. There's an across and a down. Across is past, present, and future. That's called a verb timeline. Down, simple, continuous, and perfect. Tense and aspect, those two dimensions together create a tense aspect matrix, okay? If that sounds somehow complicated, it's not. It's going to be extremely easy. So check this out. I've got English, Spanish, and Portuguese. Let's start with English to get the concept. In the present simple, I study, okay? I study English. Now, English is a variable. You could switch that out for Spanish, Portuguese, Arabic, whatever language, okay? So I study English, I study German. Question, do you study? These are verb starting points. First person, second person. Keep going. Third, whatever you want to say. I study English every day. I study every day. You see how you could say that? Do you study every day? Do you study English every day? Okay. Let's go downward, continuous. I'm studying English right now. Question, are you studying English right now? Notice that in order to ask and answer that question, we don't have to stop and study the parts. We don't have to stop and explain, well, the ing is gerund, or it's basically just a yes-no question. Are you studying English? Yes or no. Are you studying Spanish? Yes or no. Are you studying German? Yes or no. And finally, the perfect aspect, I have studied English. I've studied English for 5 years. I've studied for 5 years. Have you studied for 5 years? Yeah, I've studied English. You studied English for 5 years? Yeah, I've studied English for 5 years. So on and so forth with I was studying English. Oh, I was studying English all day. Were you studying English or Spanish all day? And you say, yes, I was studying English all day. And finally, I'm going to study English. I'm going to study English today. Are you going to study English today? This is an infinite and instant conversation generator. Note that you could switch out the verb starting point too. For instead of I study English, it could be I drink coffee, or I'm travel to wherever, okay? Say you're learning Spanish. You could be a complete beginner of Spanish. If I tell you that estudio means I study, it's identical to what we had on the last page. Estudio español. In the second, we're going to do Arabic for real. Estudio español, okay? Estudio inglés, whatever you want to say. Question for you. ¿Estudias inglés? ¿Estudias español? Yeah, I study Spanish every day. Estudio español todos los días. Oh, really? You study Spanish every day? ¿Estudias español todos los días? I'm studying Spanish right now. Estoy estudiando español ahora. Question for you, ¿estás estudiando español ahora? Imagine I slowed it down. We slowed it down here and said, okay, let's really try to work this into our conversation. Let's use this control panel to create instant conversation. It's mixing and matching verbs and vocab. That's the most essential part of the matrix method, is that you're mixing and matching verbs and vocab. Verb is a variable. Vocab can be a variable. Switch out the verb. Estoy estudiando. No, I'm drinking coffee. Estoy tomando café. Question, ¿estás tomando café? Instant and infinite conversation, mixing and matching verbs and vocab on a two-dimensional matrix. I have studied Spanish. He estudiado español. Has estudiado. Now, in most Spanish classes, by the way, you don't get to talk about this until like semester 8, year 3 or something, like, because they take their sweet time stretching out all of the pattern. Look, you can put the whole grammar is not a 500-page book. Grammar is a pamphlet. Like you can put the patterns of a language on a single page, and then you use that page to speak the language. I've studied Spanish for 5 years, for example. It's been more for me, but he estudiado español por 5 años. Have you has estado español por 5 años? I will be, or I'm going to, voy a estudiar español. Are you gonna study today? ¿Vas a estudiar hoy? ¿Vas a estudiar español hoy? And so on. We could pause, grab a notebook, flesh this out in the form of a dialogue, question, answer, call a friend, make the conversation. What is possibly stopping a person from instant and infinite conversation? Here goes Arabic. These could be your first words in Arabic. I hope they are. I study Arabic is edrus. Say it with me. Edrus. Edrus. I study Arabic. Edrus Arabi. I study English. Edrus Inglesi. I study Spanish. Edrus Espani. Okay? Question for you. Do you? Hal tedrus Arabi? Hal tedrus every day? Hal tedrus kul yom? I study Arabic every day. Edrus Arabi kul yom. Do you study Arabic every day? Hal tedrus Arabi kul yom? I will study. سأدرس. That's all you do. أدرس becomes سأدرس. I will study Arabic. سأدرس عربي. Inshallah. Will you study Arabic today? هل ستدرس? See how it's parallel? تدرس becomes ستدرس. أدرس becomes سأدرس. هل ستدرس عربي today? هل ستدرس عربي اليوم? You say, نعم سأدرس عربي اليوم. Okay? There is no difference in Arabic between simple and continuous. A lot of languages are like that. German is like that. French is kind of like that. So I'm studying Arabic right now is أدرس عربي الآن. I study Arabic every day. I'm studying Arabic right now. It's just أدرس. That's one reason that Arabic is easy. You don't even have to change anything for that. So أدرس عربي الآن. Question for you. Are you studying Arabic right now? Which you are. Learning. I'm almost saying don't study a language, use the language. And I stand by that. We're not studying Arabic. You're using the language to express thoughts. هل تدرس عربي الآن? And you say, no. أدرس عربي الآن. Or really, I'm just speaking Arabic now. أتكلم عربي. All right. I studied. درست. The to is the past tense. So درست عربي. I studied Arabic today. درست عربي اليوم. Question, هل درست عربي اليوم? Again, slow it down, grab a notebook, work this out, call a friend, use the language. And I was. There is this. كنت أدرس. Bring أدرس down, add كنت, you're good. كنت أدرس عربي. I used to or I was studying Arabic. So كنت أدرس عربي. Question, هل كنت تدرس عربي all day long? طول النهار? And you say, yeah, I was studying Arabic all day long. كنت أدرس عربي طول النهار. All right? Language is a creative tool. It's not a subject that you study in school like history or biology and try to memorize facts about. It is a live, creative tool that's ready to play as soon as you push the buttons, just like a piano. I'm not saying that you're going to be a great pianist the first time you touch a piano, but you can make it make a sound just by touching it. It's the exact same thing with conversation in any foreign language.